Hi, this is Lou Murillo, hunting editor for Texas Fish and Game magazine. I'm here at the 2017 SHOT Show in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I stopped at the Under Armour booth. I saw Logan here, and Logan was telling me about the new products they've got. Logan, I've got to tell you, I use Under Armour myself. Every hunting trip I make, that's the first thing I put on is my Under Armour. And when I teach the boat classes, I tell all the kids, this is what you have to have if you want to feel comfortable in the woods.
Well, we'd love to hear that, Lou. Thanks for stopping by. If you got some time, I'd love to show you our key item for 2017. New to hit the market is our Performance Threadborne wool. We've done wool in the past. It started with in our Ridge Reaper collection, but wool is a great fabric. It's a great huntable fabric. It has been globally for hundreds of years. It's warm. It'll keep you warm even when it's wet. It's naturally antimicrobial, naturally water resistant, and it's very, very quiet, which is important to all hunters, everywhere. A couple of the downsides to natural wool fibers is that it retains a lot of moisture, which could then again can get you really cold, weigh you down. And also, again, think peacoat construction. It doesn't stretch a lot, so it doesn't give you a whole lot of mobility. Something else that is very important to hunters, whether you're a whitetail tree stand hunter or you're hunting out west. So what we did here is we actually blended the natural wool with our acrylic and then elastorel, which performs like elastane and gives you a lot of that stretch, but it's a hydrophobic material, so it doesn't retain any of the moisture. So you get all that performance without any of the downsides that wool brings along with it.
Believe me, that's something. I'm from up north, okay? And believe me, that's something that all us northerners would love to have. We got to keep ourselves nice and warm. That's true.
Absolutely. So this is our mid-season kit, which we prescribe for 30 to 60 degrees. It is the most versatile, though, because obviously you can change up your mid layers, as the season gets colder or warmer. But what we prescribe is our base layer, which is, again, new for 2017, is our reversible wool base. Now, the wool content in this guy is a little bit higher. It's 50-50 wool polyester. And that's just because, again, next to skin level, natural wool is a natural moisture transport system that works very, very well. So it pulls that moisture away from your skin, and it, again, moves it outside of the fabric so that it can evaporate. Also, we talked about a little bit earlier, it's a great natural climate regulator. So, when it's cold outside, it's going to keep you warm. When it's warm outside, it's going to keep you cool. So it's going to kind of keep you at a good baseline. So next to skin is where you want that a ton of natural wool performance. And the coolest part about this kit here is that it actually reverses to this awesome brown heather on the other side. We understand that a lot of technical hunters, they have separate end-use base layer. They've got one that they wear to the football games on Saturday, and then one they want to wear out hunting on Sunday morning. So, but we wanted to give, we'll say that dad the option of going hunting in the morning and then flipping it around and going to the kids' soccer games later in the afternoon. So it looks great on both sides. It is fully functional. We added gusseted crotch and stretch panels in the knees for, again, more engineered mobility with the wool. So
that's good. Now for the real cold weather, we've got this over here.
Yep. So when the barometer really drops, we have our extreme wool kit here, which is the same stretch face fabric as the mid-season wool, but layered up under it you have, which is our extreme base, which we can actually see on the other side of the booth, and then this other mid layer is this threadborne wool hunt hoodie. So again, at the thread level, we've engineered that performance in there to manage the moisture and again give you that great stretch and recovery. You got some detailed shooting shoulders in here, Henley button design, again, for opening it up and dumping heat when you do have those long hikes into the stand. And then as your outerwear, again, you have this awesome wool face fabric. And then again, insulated in the pants as well with a suspender system to keep everything secure. And no matter where you are, keep your pants from riding down on you when you're sitting in the stand.
I'll tell you, this is a great idea because when you're in the cold weather, not only the temperature drops, the wind also kicks up, and that's a good idea with the hoodie, believe me.
Absolutely. And so if you notice, a lot of our whitetail jackets for this season, they don't have hoods on it, and we found that mostly a lot of guys are wearing a hoodie as their mid layer, be it ours or someone else's or their own favorite hunt hoodie they've had forever. And by the time you get fully dressed on a cold day, you're looking a lot like Brian Urlacher out there with a big cowboy collar on. Right, so the other advantage to not having a hood in this short collar design is with the archer in mind. It's keeping all your anchor points away from your face at full draw, so that you're not running into any issues there. So
Great. Well, it looks like you thought of everything in the weather department. That's for sure.
we've been trying, and the weather. We try to think, definitely in the minds of the best whitetail hunters in the country, and we do have a great pro staff. Great roster of our hunt athletes that are very awesome as far as giving us great feedback. Us ourselves as a product team, we get in the woods just as often as we can, but sometimes we definitely have to put in our time in the office, whereas our athletes, who are some of the best hunters in the world, get out there every day and give us a lot of great feedback.
Okay. We've been spending some time here at Under Armour and looking at all your different products you have here. We came on the other side of the booth and happened to notice the products for women in Under Armour as well. So, Logan, what do we have here?
Well, Lou, over on this side, we have essentially the same mid-season wool kit that we looked at over on the men's side, but this is in the women's kit, and this is something that we've been working on really hard. Meredith, our women's product line manager, I tell you, there isn't a detail missed here with this kit. It wasn't so much shrink it and pink it from the men's version, to be able to sell it to women. It was very thought out as far as design, aesthetic, fit, functionality, and again, getting away from pink logos. So if you notice, there's an awesome metallic beige logo to go on all the women's stuff this year. But again, essentially the same fabric that we have here, the thread-borne wool, it's the big story for us. And again, just the women's cut and fit. And then again, coming over here, slightly different silhouette with the reversible wool base layer with the cozy neck here, but also the great stretch panels and the tights to give great mobility in and out of the stand and really take you through your entire season.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Thanks, Logan. Thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot, Lou.
Take care.